Sesia the Ghana Parliament, the only thing I will be here to become a member. And then they say we'll be home into Kwaku because Endrania esi wa vetting committee national ebusia ese woni ensa wo kachire. Enye Endra na kabinim say yawo MPs a omutumi to blow sa and ebiso ho mo a am so omo school time no. Just omo na skate ba an omo no mo course skate. What I say and videos ni bi up metumebo na ma chechem eba ne say kra this chaos no kra no start here in the first place. Anyhow fi after your market, yes, or grantee interview before Endraveting, or can say be it was me pull that videos in amount. Sasuna after chaos no majority leader, any minority leader, or muninano or my church and sim. Matumebo, Nemekijum, Master Wa, so we share video we no better watching among your comment section. Or what subscribe here, subscribe to TRENDSGH, not turn on notification bell on for latest update. Now, Andra, a month bebre now almost sending message say, TRENDSGH, muhunia esi wa parliament. Na me say, oh, yehu na asamre wo say, started. I was say, I wotobo neno de utie ha. Neno so de I was why research kakra video CBA. I or market kind to say Messi asem we should neno de we puli. Na assembly na say Andra. Ena vetting committee, yes, I almost vete. Nimpe bebre kakra. So after vetting, minister designate for transport, Honorable Joseph. Eho, ene yehu se Okudzeto Akandoh Okudzeto minister designate for foreign affairs. Ene afi Akandoh ono se minister designate for health. But eho, ena chaos ni nyina no start ye. But nipa ba ko a all trend wo Monchimonka highway no so. Honorable Frank Annoh Dompreh, deputy minority leader in parliament. I didn't know what trend because one woman be used to word be. Emmanuel, I'm talking about MFA. And on a man for James said, Washa Frank Annoh Dompreh clearly. Why is it better that and send some of my men can you show videos.
You are done for the day.
Don't try.
You are done for the day.
Don't try.
You are done for the day. Right. You are close. You are close. You are close. You are close. You are close.
No.
We are not. 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 We are not accepting. It's not happening. It's not happening. It's not. It's not happening. It's not happening. We are not going anywhere. We would distract. 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 Come on, Chama, it's not happening. Put your table now. Shut the table. Put your table now. Tomorrow we'll do it. It won't happen. It won't happen. You can't force your way. Put your table. No, touch your table. Drag the table. Go away.
To be the tables are literally being pushed and pushed. With the NDC MPs trying to rearrange the tables, the NPP MPs are not allowing this to happen. And these are really terrible scenes as we are seeing in Parliament with honorable members right at each other's throat, fighting and pushing and pulling tables. Well, it's chaos. The table have been turned. It's chaos. It's chaos. It's chaos. It's chaos. The table have turned. More microphones are falling to the ground and things are being destroyed. The table has broken. The table has been broken with all that we are seeing here. It is obvious that this vetting may not happen. You can see it's a table that should have 4 legs, but it's a table with only 2 legs because when the confrontation did happen, 2 legs got broken. Microphones on it all got destroyed.
Silence at the back.
Ebusantuwe chaos part 1. Now yembonra chaos part 2. Frank Annoh Dompreh with Jalai. We used to wear the before. No one can say the colleague. And some no go Saso and a wage agbawe omu MP. Any afi eserun ketia ne bana oye MP no. Me say send a wage for 10 table no. Ne say Yashani Akoso. Who are you?
at that. Look at that. Look at that.
I'm not to them, and that's why.
What's wrong with that?
Obi bisa say assemble nkra na esia in the first place because video no what ya MPs ni bi no more concept. Ne nyina na say eye endra don nanka nipa dudu we na wo say omo veti omo endra. Na clearly no obi a o share veti ni bia no ohun ne say eye afanyo marking on Sam George efe so kakra afanyo mark even Sam George veti ni nyina no took 5 hours. Afanyo marking on Sam George questions nko it took them 3 hours. Just say any interrogation ketwa. Na nipa was omo veti omo Honorable Rashid Purple, Honorable Mutala Muhammad, Samuel Nate George, Kofi Adams. So omo veti nipa for wia no mo take break. Na no de omo abeveti Okudzeto Akandoh, Joseph Bukari, Transport Minister designate no any afi Yusuf Seidu. Time no eno omendi so enu nti eno omu delay ya nipa dodo ina no omentumi ayede anvet no na se kobena minta Akandoh wo share list na e wo so omo vet no ende but kobena minta Akandoh na NDC for the person omo vet na endra na wo baka ye endra me ye afanyo marking ni interview bi a o grante ye with Bernard Avle 2 days ago and a vet na CHA0S ni susi ye no endra. Now during that interview with Bernard Avle no afanyo marking or confirm list bia we hu a che say Okudzeto then afanyo marking hu say Okudzeto omo be vet no endra yetie no
because Blackwell is coming tomorrow.
But there are people
Blackwell mentions he's coming
I've
tomorrow.
seen the clerk has advertised some 8
Samuel
or so
George,
names.
Blackwell,
No, the clerk has advertised some 8 or so names without consultation, and I'm going to deal with that tomorrow. The clerk normally, I mean, yesterday I was the chairman of the committee.
Yeah.
Today we're together. Normally, chairman will discuss with me the number of people we are taking.
So you're not aware of the list or the order or the number?
I am saying that I've become aware that the clerk has made some advertisement. I've notified her.
Wow.
That she has to tread cautiously the way she wants to do it. Because we were in government, she was a clerk to the committee. I'm not going to report her to her boss, but I've told her that when we were in government, we know how she did her work. She would always say she wants to go to ranking, which is akufo-addo. Now it is MPP in opposition. And then you get up and advertise, and then you invite people.
So you saw the list on social media just like I did?
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
And then you come back and the people will say, oh, leader, I've invited my chiefs. And then my chiefs are here. And so what? If your chiefs are here and I don't know that you are going to be vetted, then you come and ambush me. And that is what the clerk is doing. The chair and I were in the chamber. Chairman didn't call to say that, oh, leader, tomorrow we are going to take 4. We're going to take 5. Then to see it on social media that the clerk has arrogated to herself some powers. No problem. I pray we're able to resolve it. But I don't know, as we sit, who we are going to take. But I've told you...
There are about 7 names there. You don't think you can do all 7?
I'm saying that I'm unaware.
Wow.
My chief whip and I spoke before I came on air. Nobody called him. He is also seeing it on social media.
So clearly the committee is still not working together.
I don't think it is a fault of the chairman.
Ochami ma samka osena na wasumwa. So we afanyo marking the interview on Bernard Avle have 2 days ago. The point of view. Just say the story in the party be ebrew. So where you soon akwaso na manfo chem say wohwemu I say afanyoma ken an ono ankasa no onimnia oye ewo vetting committee no ase. So this chaos na dia e course ni nyina no and I just say vetting no e was omutu shada what I say omutu me vetting because tables and microphones na dia nyina no ase eno Frank Annoh Dompreh ada Roma montwhwe table no montene no just say busia what in some Frank Annoh Dompreh okan ye in the videos. So Mahama Ayarega ukopiem wa parliament ono no majority leader wakasa on this chaos and what's the way forward?
Very, very sorry that these scenes that we are seeing are being projected to the rest of the country and to the world. The whole world knows that Ghana has one of the most beautiful and functioning democracies. The Ghana Parliament remains an envy of many parliaments. Indeed. We've had an election that was so beautiful, the losing side conceded, and the whole world acclaimed us, and you could see that by the number of heads of states who came to witness the transition. So please, please, let us not destroy that image, that enviable image that we have carved for ourselves to the rest of the world as a beautiful, functioning democracy. I am pleading with all sides. I am pleading with all sides. As you can see, we would have continued, but logistically, it is no longer possible to continue. Logistically, the microphones have all been destroyed. And you know that with the microphones destroyed, it will be difficult for the media to carry the proceedings live at various stations. They may carry the image, but they cannot carry the voice. And vetting is about assessing and evaluating the nominee. As it is now, we in this room may be able to assess and evaluate them by hearing them, but the rest of the country will not be able to do that. The technical staff have closed and they have gone home. And so there's no way, in fact, even if they were here, the distraction of some of the machines here cannot be easily replaced tonight. So for that reason, it is practically impossible to continue with the vetting. So I am pleading with all sides, that we should bring proceedings to an end, and tomorrow, given that the facilities here have been destroyed, by morning we will designate a new location within the House to continue with the vetting of the nominees. But before I end, let me caution everybody that, you see, all of us have supporters out there. All of us need to satisfy our supporters. And so when we are vetting, let's make good use of the time allocated to us so that we can be efficient, we can vet as many people as possible, so that we can have the ministers at the various ministries functioning and delivering on the commitments that Ghanaians endorsed at the polls by the way they voted. So I am pleading with members of the committee, and I will have discussions with my colleague, the minority leader, so that we can come to some conclusion on the time allocation and how long we take to vet individual nominees. So please, 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 I am pleading with you. I am pleading with you. I am pleading with you. Because what we have done today, we have seriously damaged our reputation as a parliament. We have seriously damaged our reputation as a parliament.
It will take us a lot of effort to redeem ourselves. But I know that Ghanaians can forgive, and they will forgive us. But going forward, let us be decent when we are doing the vetting. It is not right to spend 3 hours, 4 hours questioning a nominee. It is not right. It provokes a lot of people. I'm not saying we shouldn't ask nominee questions, but let's be moderate in our approach. I can understand the passions and the anger informing the decision to continue, even though today you have done so well. Indeed, today you had scheduled to vet 3 people. You agreed among yourselves and then made it 4. Then you agreed among yourselves and you extended it to 6. Unfortunately, the development now makes it difficult to continue and implement the agreement. So I am pleading with you, bear with us. We are ending proceedings, and tomorrow we'll continue. Meanwhile,
What if they come tomorrow and they do the same thing? Will you stop? Then let's locate somewhere and do the betting. Your age is acceptable. We came here, you say you know what? We decided not to wait. You came today, you tell us how many people we
oh, please. You know where the instructions are coming from. I beg you.
A one minority leader, Afanyo Markin, so obe set the record straight. Or no Afanyo Markin, ya obe canon a yanokre. Adientia esi oho potia that chaos no esi ye I need to muchem se omon veti bioro yentie no.
NDC is always up to intimidating people. They think that they must always bully. We will not accept any bully. They can call us micro minority. They can say whatever they want to say. We've been cooperating with them. Today we agreed to do 3. The clerk to the committee is a partisan clerk. She is a typical NDC. She agrees with them, and then she advertises and informs people to come. All the practice has always been that chairman ranking would agree as to who and who will come. Yesterday, there was no agreement. The chairman was with me, no meeting. Then in the night, 10 p.m., the clerk advertised 10. This morning, my deputy was here. They had a pre-sitting. They agreed to 3. Later in the afternoon, they said 4. And then again, they said that, oh, let's compromise on 1 more. We said, okay, then he made it 5. Just as we finished the 5th, we realized that they've paraded several other nominees, dressed, and then they thought that we will boycott. We will not boycott. We will not boycott. We will not boycott.
But you will destroy the equipment.
I'm saying that we will not boycott. We agreed by consensus to take it up tomorrow at 9 o'clock. We have cooperated with them. We will continue to cooperate with them, but we will not allow ourselves to be bullied. It's as simple as that, and nobody can attempt to limit as to the number of questions we will ask a nominee. Some of their nominees, they come begging, and then within 2 minutes you are gone. For those that we want to take critical action on, you say we should, railroad everybody. It cannot happen, please.
Frank Dompreh no why? Say we got on monkey table, montani table, mofet adian sisi table. Why? Frank Dompreh. Because they say a table way na o ma say no. We nim say nde baby o san komo ya vet na chaos ni si ye no. Enye ho e no mo be ya vet no ende do ya me no kese. Omo de be ko different place. Adan ya table omo betena ho ene afi microphones omo be use ni nyina no. Asai enu to so mo different place ene sesi asa microphones na omo koto table na ade a omo koye na ade ni na no eye taxpayers money ene sesi a no omo sign de koto sa no money meanwhile na kasa sika no kra no etumi to maka na ade ma ye de kire nkwala ade e wo school anase etumi kra provide textbooks oho asa be mo ye MPs ade a ho na bi na mo ye a eya na mo de adwen kakra to ho what ase amofa adwen to ho Sesia no here timemufo na mo san abedi yetekuteku mo de akọ repair that enema ma say no and Mr. MP for Frank Dompreh ono no was all bear this cost any of you wejagba we MP no because ono no alternate table no per instruction of Frank Dompreh or the man no so no odi so no Now we a first time MP. Why? Chale nesi wo ho na enye mogugan ni mas pa enya fine. Nti mo a mo say mo ye honorable na mo ye say ya. Ene na youth su ko demonstration o mo say no ma mo si he mo nti ase. Sesi a mo ni youth na o mo ko demonstration mo say no ma no. Ene afi mo a mo wo parliament. A mo di sa ensem we no. Sebe mo ni youth no. Ebusa kire wa dwema me comment section ho na share video we ma afoforo so ensa enkebi. Secure your land or building today by reaching out to Land King Company Limited. About cadastral site plan and I say building plan ho essence Land King Company Limited obedi hu dwuma ama ententem saso na omo facilitate title certificate and I say building permit and ho essence we reach out to Land King Company Limited ebusuya omo be survey ama wote. Consultation is free. Omo opoku ase here. Omo number na etwegu e wo screen no. Land King Company Limited. No omo kan say secure your property today.